Hi, it's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. Got a battle today on the Karelia map. It's Buddypal from Fiddy Clan. He's in the T-100 LT, the Tier 10 Soviet light tank. This game is in assault mode and he's on the defending side, which means they need to either kill all the enemy tanks or defend the base for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is the limit of the game. Now, it's a Tier 9, Tier 10 game, so it's top tier. And there you go, spotted the first tank, Charfature 4, the Tier 9 reward tank there. And importantly, he's not firing at the Char, but he's picked up his first spotting damage there, 500k of spotting damage. It's important to not fire if you're a light tank. Your camo will be broken, and that might cause you to compromise your position and your health. So you've got to learn how to not fire and let your team do the damage. EBR 105's appeared. Both teams have only got one light tank, so it's important for both Buddypal to stay alive and also to try to help dispose of the enemy light tank. So there you go, takes the risk to take the shot and knows that he's going to get spotted, so he started pulling back as soon as he fired to get into cover. Now, he's picked up some more assisted damage there. That DBR's now about half health, or just almost exactly half health. But we know he's going to try and spot out the artillery and that sort of thing, so he's gone up onto the shelf there, this plateau area, and luckily he's taking a bit more damage and even more, which is good. Does Buddy need to get rid of him? No, he doesn't. Take it out by the strip, but in the meantime Buddy's team have lost their artillery, shot by Centurion 7-1, who's up on the hill there right in front of where Buddy's facing at the moment. So it's a bit unfortunate, but nonetheless 7.5 minutes to go, or just under 8 minutes to go I should say. What more can Buddy do to assist the situation? Well, it looks like he's going to where the Centurion 7-1 is. Let's see if he can perhaps get some side shots or some cheeky rear shots. But he needs to scope out and see whether there's other enemy tanks around here that he hasn't spotted, given where he was sitting. Now, interestingly there, that shot seemed to have come from the base of the hill, or the edge of the hill perhaps. So he knows there's enemy artillery down there. Oh, now he just gets spotted there by the Centurion 7-0, poked out over the top. So he gets into cover now, in case another artillery there is facing this direction, but luckily nothing comes in. So he decides, better to go after the middle. Now, the middle of this map is important in assault mode. If you can control the middle, you can almost control the game. See there, the tanks that he was trying to attack are being a bit overwhelmed, so that's good. And he can come in here and see what he can do about this Charfature. He's just seeing a bit of the Char. So again, he's holding his shot. Okay, he's pulling back here to try and double bush, but he's losing the outline. Now that probably means he was only seeing a portion of that tank, and he's either gone undercover. There he goes, he's lit him up again. It's probably just a bit of the tank that he's seeing. Maybe just, there you go, it's just the edge of the tank. So as soon as you can see the whole outline, but only while he's got one part of the tank lit, and that bit was just sticking out. Now he's gone completely behind that rock, so not presenting a target at all. But you see from the map that Charfature 4 is running away, and here he's come out again, but he puts in a shot. Looks like he's tracked him. He's picked up a bit more assisted damage, and he takes a hit from Leopard PTA again. There you go. The danger of firing is that you will lose your camo, and in fact that's exactly what's happened to that Leopard PTA. Once he fired on Buddy, he compromised his position. So Buddy's moving around here, so can he get a different angle on that Leopard PTA or spot any other tanks? And he certainly spotted an FV 4005. But what I'd say he's going to try and do is head to the middle position in front of the donut area. Just puts a blind shot in towards that Leopard PTA. Yeah, okay, so he's making his way to this central position here. This nice little shop here with some bushes in front, perfect for a light tank to spot out the middle. He's not seeing that leopard PDA even though he's close, so he's probably behind hard cover, behind that big rock down there. But as soon as he moves, he'll be spotted for sure. You can see the enemy artillery firing overhead. It's a nice effect. So again, just being patient now. 4.5 minutes to go. They've still got a slight lead in terms of tanks. They are down on hit points though. So things could change fairly quickly in that case. There's the leopard, he's moved. But no, he's being attacked. The BADATTANKING 25 TAP, the Tier 9, manages to take him out, which is a good move. So that's pretty much what we think is taken care of all enemy tanks in the middle. Now he's got a target of opportunity here on the E50 Tier 9 tank. There's a blind shot there, but I think we saw the splash from those two. I don't think they went in. And he's been spotted again, so can he pick him up? Should be able to get one more shot in, we would think. Oh, he's right on the edge of his view range, so pretty long distance, but I think his APCR rounds here have got good shot velocity. Goes for the T-95, but that possibly just went over the top of the T-95 or hit, but didn't penetrate. In any case, pretty much exhausting his opportunities here. He needs to find some more shots, and in fact he does find 2 artillery. So puts a shot into the GWE. Has been spotted, but obviously they're not firing back at him at the moment. They must be on reload. And we'll just see, can he should be able to pick these off. Now I was just a bit cautious going through there, and just in case there's any tank destroyers lying around, which I know he's just got the FV down the other end there. But the GWE tries to take him on, but misses and pays the price. Now he's going after the M53-55, who's trying to run away. The artillery does have good mobility. It's one of the best artillery in the game, tier for tier. And he puts a nice shot in there, and he gets taken out by the his own team's artillery. So that's a good power move there. Get rid of 2 guns really quickly. So they got 5 gun advantage now. Sort of evened out the imbalance in hit points. And he can come around here and see if he can spot out that FV again. There's only 2 minutes to go, so even if they just stayed still at this point and kept their cap protected, they would win. But Buddy's on a mission to do as much damage as he can. He spotted the ML2 that was spotted earlier. Puts a shot in there. Oh, and the FV just misses him. Well, that would have been cactus for him if he'd been hit, but as the FV's now on a fairly long reload, he can afford to take a few shots. And in fact, he's getting some spotting damage from that FV. Looks like this ML2's gone AFK because he's definitely not responding. He's not moving at all. Yeah, if he's taking more and more damage, so he's picking up quite a substantial amount of assisted damage here. He'll just finish off that ML2, which he does. The FV goes down. And now he's found a 3rd artillery. That must have been the one we saw fire from close to the edge. So this T-92, so he's tracked him. Can he do a bit more damage? It's just basically tracked him again. That didn't penetrate. Just needs to get the lower front plate. Gets a bit more damage and also gets assisted damage for the kill. So closing in on 4k of damage here. And he's got 3.2 of assisted damage. Now, there's only 2 tanks left. He knows they've been spotted down a bit further, so he can come up here fairly safely. And he's found the Type 4 facing the other direction. Puts a shot in. Now he does get lit here. Yes, he does. Oh, and he gets tagged by the Type 4. That's a bit of a unfortunate thing, but he just misses out on the kill. That's his 4 cave damage, and T-57 heavy, last tank in the game. Can he get the kill? Yes, he does. All 13 hit points of it, but that's 3 kills for Buddypal, 4.1k of direct damage, and 3.3 of assisted. Let's go and look at the detail. So another Ace Tanker Mastery badge there for Buddypal. He got the Patrol Duty medal and the Confederate award as well as some nice tasty bonds. 4,401 direct damage and 3,315 of assisted damage. That's 7.7k of combined damage. So how do you compare to the team? Well, 1359 base experience, tier 10. That's pretty massive result there. Looks like the Badchat 25T. No, which one is that? That's the yeah, it was the AP, the one that was in the middle. 4k of damage as well, which is really nice. And looks like those two really carried the team there. On the other side, the 295 that got killed quite near the middle of the battle got the most experience, but the FV4005 did 4k of damage, so probably would too happy to be let down by his team there. In any case, let's see, 25 shots fired, 21 hit, 16 of those penetrated. That gave me his damage total. This is a tech tree tank, and he actually made 18,000 credits out of a tech tree tank, so at tier 10, that's also a pretty good result there. In any case, another great game from Buddypal. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. We will have more good content for you through the week, and thanks for watching.